Okay, cob of corn. Freshly harvested corn. Sweet and filling. Best roasted with a little bit of butter and salt. Fact, I generally don't like eating corn personally, though. Like, I like little corn kernels, but I almost never eat corn on the cob. Because eating it off the cob always just gets, like, horrible corn bits stuck between my teeth. And that's just the worst. Like, I don't like that. At all. Ever. Oh, heck no. Those cobs look great. It's an awesome feeling to hold something in your hands that you've earned all by yourself, right? I just love this feeling. Hi. I have no idea how that's even supposed to sound without sounding dumb. It's why I became a farmer, too. Now you're ready to put that cooking station to good use. Try it. I'll show you how to cook corn on the cob. Oh, can I not make multiple of these? Well, that's probably fine. Hello, I made corn. Oh, heck no, I can smell the deliciousness from here. With such tasty food in your bags, you can be more confident while exploring. If you lack energy, just take a bite, and you should be able to continue for a while. I'm excited to see what else you could cook if you find other ingredients, Should you find some on your future exploration trips, you can discover new recipes on your own. Your father would want you to know about your recent achievements, heck no. Oh, would want to know about it. Okay, so go back and talk to dearest Dadams and tell him about our misadventures. Which mainly I found some, like, random carpentry stuff way ahead of time. I'm assuming the blacksmith is dead. Sup, father man? Ahoy, my child. Did it go well with Fiona at the campsite? Oh, heck no, that's just extraordinary. You managed to set up the farming ground and a cooking station. I'm really proud of you. As a father, it's great to see you grow and succeed. Looking forward to what this adventure has in store for all of us, but especially for you. One day you might be able to take care of your own crew. Ouch. Oh, my child, I think you'll have to represent me for a little while. The extent of my injuries is larger than I had anticipated. I'll manage. I have no worries. You'll just need to be there for the crew while I'm tied to this bed. Take this map, my child. If I'm not mistaken, it represents exactly the island we're on. I found it in between my old souvenirs. Do not ask me how I got it. I cannot remember. Use it to navigate the unexplored and quickly return to our camp. But please, heck no. Never leave camp unprepared. Keep your bags filled with food and use it to stay active on your trips. This island seems to be of an enormous size. It is not unlikely that the rest of the crew has been washed ashore. Please, my child, bring me my crew back. We got a map. Okay. Let's see. He just wandered to his own devices, builds a city. Yeah. I wish this is one of those that actually let me do that sort of thing. Like, I don't know. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we got a fishing spot. So can I pan? No. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of these. Check out the food selection. It really wants me to eat one of these. I guess I'll do it just to get it out of the tutorial. Oh, open equipment selection. Check out the seed section. Okay, so I actually have 2 more corn seeds, so we should go drop those off. Okay. Nope. That's how I sprint. But I shouldn't be sprinting, because sprinting is bad news. Okay, shovel. Dig. Okay. I think I'm waking up again. There was like a half second of like closing my eyes and I'm like, wait a second, I'm actually falling asleep here. I should stop doing that. What I should probably do is actually go get some Halloween candy or something. Because as a responsible adult, I have like 200 pieces of candy sitting around downstairs. And I think I just need some sugar. I haven't been eating as much without Shell around. Because, like, some days I'm absolutely hungry. And that's usually the days that I'm really stressed on. If I'm not, like... If I'm not stressed, like if I'm actually having a good week, I pretty much just don't feel hungry, which is great for weight loss, bad for, oh, nope, can't get through that without an axe. Yeah, great for weight loss, terrible for, actually, like, energy levels and so on and so forth. Okay, so we're just on one tiny island. I guess let's just start wandering off. And look around and do all sorts of things. I want to see the disaster that would be 6 ages with chat voting on the decisions. Would be interesting. The one problem is... The one problem is I'd have to read all of that out loud. And that could be a bit of a problem. I wonder if I could actually, like... So, you know, there's stuff like Twitch Plays Pokemon and stuff. I wonder if they actually have... like, publicly available source codes or, like, programs for stuff like that. Because I honestly wouldn't mind a Twitch Plays thing that I kind of facilitate. So yeah, Twitch Plays the Choose Your Own Adventure game, and I just read out the consequences. I mean, it's kind of actually something that I specifically have wanted to do for ages, which is specifically... some of you guys were probably around during this. But I wanted to make like a webcomic that was choose your own adventure kind of situation, where I would draw something and then people would kind of vote on what to do next. The problem was it was a little awkward. A lot of streams have stuff like that. Put blank in chat and X happens. Yeah, I could look into that at some point. We could play through like Dragon Pass and a couple other associated choose your own adventures. I mean, I'd almost enjoy that with something like a CRPG. Shell would hate it, but we could absolutely do some kind of like, not low-key Twitch Plays. We got tomato seeds, or maybe we just okay. No, we got tomatoes and tomato seeds. But we could absolutely do something to the extent of, like, I play, can I swim? No, I can't swim. I could play something like KOTOR, and everybody would just vote on what I would say and how I'd respond to people. Yeah, let chat choose the dialogue options. It's something that I could do. I don't know if it would actually end up very good or interesting. We'd probably just be a very schizophrenic Sith. That, like, half the time we're just very nice to people, and the other half the time we're just, like, murder-sassing folks. Can I catch and cook the turtles? Nope. I don't think this game... I think you're pretty much vegetarian for the entirety of this game. Banner Saga might be an interesting game for that. Yeah, but I've already played Banner Saga. My desire to play it again is kind of limited, though I should go back and finish Banner Saga 3. Oh, it's you, Heckno. Good to see a familiar face. After the ship broke into pieces, I held onto a plank until I washed ashore just now. How's it going? Are you with the others? Oh, you already set up shop. Be best if I join you, wouldn't it? Fine, let's return to the camp. I'm sure I can help you guys out. Return. Heck no. Thanks for rescuing me. Give me a minute to get myself composed. And give me a minute to get some water. Yeah, look up Stream Captain. Okay. Oh, talk to Charles. Must go talk to Dad. Yeah, my one problem is with stuff like that, I'd probably only do it for a night. I doubt I'd do anything like that as a full playthrough. Because that would be kind of awkward. Ahoy, heck no. Found Logan and brought him back. That's great news, the best I've heard all day. I'm sure that be the one to reignite our crew in the end. Logan will know a lot of things about how to consolidate our camp. Please, my child, talk to Logan and find out what he has planned. Why the hell did we have to go talk to Dad about that? But yeah, personally what I'd like to do is maybe even like just facilitated through Twitter would be I read a tweet saying like, you are so-and-so, you've woken up on a beach, to the west is this, to the north is this, there's also this, and kind of just give people, I don't know how many poll options you get on Twitter, is it 4? Something like that? But effectively just, choose like a, you know, just come up with a couple of options that people can pick, and then they vote, and then maybe I allow for like a couple of wildcard options if people say something particularly interesting. Yeah, people would try and make a new option. Oh, I'm sure. But I wouldn't always listen to it. Most of the time I think I'd have to inherently not, just because. Because if I listen to people too much, then it stops being my story to some degree. Discord would be easiest, no? Would it? I think Discord would be... I guess I could do it with reactions. I was just thinking Twitter from like an archival perspective. But I guess I could just have people react to my posts. So I write the thing. Yeah, that would definitely omit the new options, which I'm not actually sure is what I'd want. I don't know, things to consider. I've just never seen anybody else do this sort of thing before, so it's still very much in the, like, I should sit down and just, like, commit to it someday. But I don't quite have the time, and I'm not sure if I'm confident enough in my ability to do it without, like, screwing up. I don't know. Okay, so I did wake up in the middle of the night. Cool. I'm just gonna do stuff at nighttime, because why not? Who cares? This character does not care about proper circadian rhythms. This guy just does whatever the heck he wants whenever he wants. And everybody else just kind of hangs out and doesn't care what hour of the day it is. Y'all should go to bed. Yeah, stamina is drained by distance traveled. It is, but sprinting certainly increases the drain. It's gotta. I guess the easy way to do it, next time we wake up, I'm going to sprint here. And we can just try and measure it or something. Okay. Give me a second. Got something in my left eye. It's annoying me. Okay, there we go. Time to talk to Logan. Hello, Logan. Heck no. This is a fine start y'all have made here. But I think there's something essential missing. You have your father's cabin, but we also need a roof above our heads. Come on, Heckno, show me what you got. First thing, we'll need our tools to build a crafting station. If we've got that, we can create some basic building materials. I'll create the foundation of our crafting station. You'll search the debris on the beach for the tools we've lost during the search. Or during the crash. Go, Heckno. Let me do my part. Okay, so I got everything but the hammer. Does Heckno have a cousin named Hellno? No, that was Grandma. The family's mellowed out a little bit. Starting with Dad. Maybe. Let me see. So I guess, yeah, just wandered looking for hammer. I guess we can do map. So I've been this way, so we want to go up this direction. The one problem with it being nighttime it is a little harder to parse what's going on here. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. If I had a hammer, I wouldn't be able to do much with it, because it's just a quest item. Heavy hammer. I guess while we're here, there is nothing else up this beach. And the other way is blocked by a vine wall. So if Heckno has a kid, will the kid be Hey No? If they've mellow? Nah, they probably wouldn't even be No. It would just be like Hey Now. And then the grandkid will be your rock star. And then it just transitions into, I don't know, Smash Mouth or something. Who actually did Hey Now, You're a Rock Star? Because I legitimately have no idea which band that made that. Like, it's actually very strange. There's a number of songs that I heard in my childhood that I associate with the movie, not the band. Which is actually a little bit of an issue. It almost sounds like the naming scheme for a Sims playthrough. I've never played The Sims before. That is actually something on the bucket list of games that I actually would not mind doing a series on. It was Smash Mouth. Hey! I was correct. But yeah, like, what was it? What was the song at the beginning of Shrek? It's the sharpest tool in the shed. Or that is also, that's the same one, actually. Maybe? Shit, I don't remember. I'm terrible at this. I listen to video game music and chiptunes. Everything else just doesn't matter to me. Yeah, All-Star. But like, for years, I had no idea which band did that song. Even now, I don't remember it that well. Because, for me, I only listen to not super popular music. Not because hipstery stuff, but just because, like, the really popular stuff rarely appeals. And so, yeah, I don't associate it with the band, I associate it with the movie I heard it in, and then I get kind of confused, because I'm like, that's that Shrek song, and it's like, no, it's not. It's a completely separate thing. There are a couple of songs like that, where it is actually straight up the quote-unquote Shrek song. Like, what's a good example? Thunderdome. Is it the end theme for Thunderdome? Is straight up, like, was made for Thunderdome, but helped launch that lady's career to some degree. Great, you finished building the crafting station. It's not the workplace of my dreams, but it'll do, I guess. I've checked out the campsite while you were gone. I kind of want to leave, but I think it'd be best if we expanded the campsite to that plateau if we want to settle down. The path up there is blocked by that pesky thorn bush. I found this worn-down axe while gathering materials. See if you can use it to remove this obstacle and check out the new area. If you find some trees up there, chop them and bring the logs back with you. We'll need them to build ourselves some fine shacks. Shacks! I actually have to press this multiple times. Time to gather wood. At some point I should, do another video where I ask people for music. Wood. Now, if I remember right, no resources in this game ever respawn. But there's more than enough resources to last you through the entire game. And the only things that, like, are repeatably, consumable kind of respawn. It's just the crops. Let's see, I might as well chop every single one of these. I'm probably going to be weirdly thorough about this, at least for a while. Until I'm, like, absolutely stocked up. What other movies had songs very specifically... Oh, Bridge. Bridge. I do wish this game was a little bit more freeform. Like, once you unlock the character in the, well, I mean, I guess it's a little too early to tell. But it would be kind of nice if, like, once you get that station complete, then they just don't even give you an objective. You just have to come up with it on your own. Like, I think a lot of these games kind of suffer from the problem of maybe too much hand-holding. And I'd be totally fine with just an option to just turn it off and be like, let me figure this out on my own. Oh, heck no. You certainly know how to handle an axe. It's time for you to also learn how to use a saw. Check out the crafting station. I've added a blueprint for wooden planks. Show me that you know how to work with wood and craft some. In the meantime, we'll create a foundation for my shack. What, you thought other people are going to be up here? No, this is just so I can be in town but away from you all sickos. No, do I have to make more plank. Plank! Probably just leave. Open inventory. Inspect item. We have inspected. Get it out of here. Alright, time to go talk to Logan. We should probably go to sleep, actually. Yeah. Let's go pass out first. There's really next to no reason why not to. Give me corn. At some point I should get all of my crops onto the same setup. So that I'm only harvesting once a day or something like that. I could eat. I could eat. But I could also bed. I wake up to a little notification. Whoops, I slept too long. But that's okay. I really don't think it matters. But I'm absolutely going to wake up to a notification that's like, your father has died of an infection. It's like, oh, there's actually a time limit here. But there's not. I was supposed to sprint this. Okay. I'm going to leave those 3 corn. Because I don't need them. Currently. No. We'll leave it for later. I'll harvest now. My plants are getting twitchy. Which is a little concerning. I'm gonna be honest. Like they have a mind of their own. They're cursed! My plants are cursed! Okay, so now we have to go build Logan's shack. Why do we have to build Logan's shack? Logan. There you are. Hello, build shack. 2 wooden planks. What the heck was that? That is a little bit more than 2 wooden planks. Well, heck no. Wouldn't have thought I'd say this, but I'm quite impressed with your woodworking skills. The shack does indeed look comfortable. Good job. Now that I know what you're capable of, I have no problem with putting you in charge of building the other shacks. It'd be best if you start with Fiola's. I've already helped her with the foundation of her shack. I'll go and check with Sven to prepare the foundation for his shack. That's a considerable shack. But no, I really want to play a game like this someday. Like, almost the same formula. Maybe more lightly procedurally generated. And so, you land on the islands, the NPCs are randomized, the resources are randomized. You have to find each one of them. They have specific needs, wants, but also, like, perks. So, for example, maybe you can farm without Fiola, but by getting farming set up, your crops grow a little bit better. She tends them, and like keeps them going. Oh, you know what? Let's very quickly come back here. I might as well cook some of the corn that I've just got sitting around. But, you know, each NPC has specific perks. They might teach you some stuff. And, yeah, you just kind of have this giant island to, this giant island to explore and wander around. Corn-filled tomato. How do you manage to stuff a tomato? It's super juicy and nourishing. I mean, I guess I might as well make it. So, like Dragon Quest Builders, but with randomization. Oh, I can't carry any more food. I didn't realize I was limited in such a regard. Okay. Why does it matter which side it's on? Because anything else would be too easy? I don't really know. But yeah, absolutely Dragon Quest Builders too, but with randomization. Like, just, honestly, if they had done this as, like, the last chapter for Dragon Quest Builders 2, is just kind of like a storyless sandbox mode, where it's like the midway point between RimWorld and Dragon Quest Builders, where, like, you do get other townsfolk that you can manage and have them do stuff for you. Anywhere from fighting, defending, gathering resources, and building stuff. To like teaching you stuff. And yeah, the map is just kind of fairly large. There's different biomes. I mean, not far off of like Minecraft or any other game. I mean, I guess Dragon Quest Builders had biomes. It was just a little bit less of a focus because each map was kind of its own biome most of the time. Some had multiple biomes cooked in, but still. What is this? Champions Genesis, phrase 1 out of 5. I was just a boy when my father died. He had always told me about the great arena amidst the ancient sea. His last wish was for me to enter it and try my best to win. That sounds concerning. Because I don't really have a whole lot of interest in these... like... What's a good example? Most survival games end up feeling kind of boring to me. You know, you just go out, you get food, rinse, repeat, forever? I should probably hop down here just for a second. See, is there combat in this game? There will be, but it's mostly against ghosts? We get potato and potato seeds. Yeah, we'll just clear beaches first, and then I'll deal with inland. Irish gold. Isn't that whiskey? Do we have any Irishmen in chat to chime in on this one? What's more Irish gold? Whiskey or potatoes? Because I've mostly heard of whiskey referred to as gold, but I don't know. Whatever. I don't drink whiskey. If I wasn't sleepy, I'd go get myself a drink, but I should probably get myself tea more than anything else. Let's see. Can I just return to camp? Oh, damn, that's kind of convenient, actually. Didn't find any trees to chop down. South Irish. But yes, whiskey. Called it. Potato. But yeah, no energy lost from warping back home. Which is nice. Unfortunately, because we can only carry so much food with us, it seems mildly pointless. What is this crop? Onions? Maybe it's onions. Oh, and no time change either? Really? That sounds convenient. Oh wow, digging is Well, this does mean I should pretty much just be stocking up on the highest value food I can.